Before now, this boy was an innocent, sweet little boy, but here is he being asked to take revenge for the death of his dead father and brother by cutting the head of this man. He is now a child soldier taking revenge. This story begins, but make sure to like and subscribe for interesting videos. In a small village in West Africa, young Agu lives with his family. Their village is in a zone guarded by ECOMOG soldiers. One day, they learn that rebels have taken over the government and danger is approaching. Agu's family decides his mother and younger siblings should leave for the capital, but Agu and his older brother must stay behind with their father. As fighting erupts between rebels and government troops, chaos ensues. Agu's village is attacked, and while some manage to run away, others are captured and killed by the soldiers. Agu narrowly escapes into the jungle. After wandering for a while, Agu gets caught up in a fight between guerrilla groups. The NDF, a new rebel faction, takes him in. Agu's battalion is led by the commandant, who becomes like a mentor to him. Agu goes through a tough initiation where he's forced to kill someone with a machete. This earns him a place as a full member. Agu befriends another young NDF child soldier, Strika, who never speaks. One night, the commandant summons Agu to his quarters and rapes him. Strika, another of the commandant's rape victims, comforts him. Preacher, an older soldier, gives Agu brown to lift his mood. Agu and Strika take part in a number of bloody battles and ambushes. During one of the raids, Agu, under the influence of brown, mistakes a villager for his mother. He exclaims that he found her and clings to her, while the other members of the group declare they want to rape her. The woman does not recognize Agu, and he calls her a witch woman. Agu then shoots the woman while she is being raped. The battalion's many wins get them invited to rebel headquarters. There, the commandant, along with Agu, Strika, and a few others, meet with the NDF leader, Dada Goodblood. Goodblood talks about how important it is to have a good image now that the conflict is getting international attention. He doesn't give the commandant the promotion he was promised to general and takes him out of his leadership role. Instead, the commandant's second-in-command 2IC will take over, and the commandant will have a lower position. The commandant sees this as an insult and decides to go celebrate at a brothel with his men. While they're there, one of the women shoots 2IC. He accuses the commandant of setting it up before he dies, but the commandant says it must have been meant for him. The woman says it was an accident, but the commandant and his men kill her and the other women before leaving the city. As they flee from both their own group and their enemies, the battalion faces big losses. Air attacks and lack of supplies lead to Strika and many others dying. The survivors hide out in a gold mine for months, hoping to find gold to buy what they need. But they run out of bullets, leaving them defenseless against approaching enemies. Tensions rise between Preacher and the paranoid commandant. Agu and the soldiers decide to surrender, even though the commandant warns them they'll just end up in jail and abandoned by their families. Not long after, UN troops capture them. The younger soldiers are sent to a missionary school in a safe area, while Preacher and Randy decide to go back to the war. Agu keeps to himself, avoiding the other kids who are having fun and feeling safe at the school. He struggles withdrawal from drugs and is haunted by what he's done, having nightmares about it. Eventually, Agu opens up to the school counselor about the terrible things he's done, fearing she'll see him as a monster. Instead, he shares about his past as a good kid from a loving family. In the end, Agu finally joins the other boys as they swim and play in the ocean, finding a moment of peace. If you enjoyed this video, please do well to like, subscribe, and comment on what movies you want us to review for you. Also, turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. Thanks, and see you in the next video.